Barrel rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model daily briefing for Monday the 15th of the 2nd 2021. The time is just coming up to 0450 GMT. Asian session coming to a close, European session about to fire up. Our lunchtime is the North American US session. So I've written this up to get us underway, so a bit more speed. So Friday the 12th of the 2nd, which was the last full trading day, we had a positive unopposed driver in the pound at plus 131, so we had no backdoor flows, and therefore the bulk of it was coming out the yen at minus 95, next out the euro at minus 34, and the dollar was the solid rock at minus 2. And that was an activity of plus or minus 131. Over last week, so this is from Monday the 8th till Friday the 12th, we had a positive opposed driver in the pound at 253, but only just, with the dollar equivalently weak at minus 250 as the negative secondary driver, and the yen and the euro were fairly static, with the yen minus 82 and the euro plus 39. So so far today in the Asian session then, we've got a positive opposed driver in the pound, plus 130, front and back door flows mainly coming out of the yen at minus 116, and then out of the dollar at minus 39 as the positive mover, and the euro is the positive rock at plus 25, and that's on reasonable activity of plus or minus 155. Right, what's going to knock this about then? Well, today, Monday, then we've got a relatively light day today. In fact, very light day today, apart from now. So overnight or yesterday, Sunday, we had decent JPY data come out. Tier 1 GDP was at 3%. Q4 plus 12.7%. So Japan, if you remember looking at the data cycle video, Japan seems to be on the bounce a bit on the data, and the market reacted quite well to this and sold the yen off. But anyway, today we've got the only real data point is euro area or block T2 industrial production. Now this is mid-morning for us in the UK, and this will set the scene because tomorrow we've got the Euro Tier 1 GDP. So if we've got a decent, so if basically we need to look quite carefully at this this data because it's likely to set the scene. And the other thing is we've got market holidays today. We've got the Chinese on their lunar week still, and it's the US is off with President's Day. So we've got this like two market holidays coinciding with weak data, light data. So once we get this euro industrial production out, it's likely that there's going to be a setup coming. Now, what's been happening in the Asian session in the complexes? Well, let's just rub this out. Let's just get rid of this. Right, so what we've had is the euro complex as a whole, all 7 pairs, is mixed. So we've got some up, some down. The yen, on the other hand, has been fully sold off. So all 7 complexes in the yen are, so the yen is fully weak in terms of the market at the moment. And the pound was fully strong. So you've got this pound, all the complexes on the up, yen, all the complexes on the down, and there's the Swiss franc is on the up except against the yen and the dollar. Canada's mixed. And Canada, if you want to tie it in with the oil market's been steaming again, and we've got some geopolitical risk in the Middle East. So that's one thing. AUD mainly strong, and the NZD mainly strong, and that's probably off the back of the falling yen and rising equities. Dollar weak except versus the yen. So the yen, so the yen tells you how weak the yen is, because the dollar's basically come off, except against the yen, which has dropped faster or harder. So that's where we are there. Now, unfortunately, we've got this mid-morning UK data coming out, which we were hoping to get a grip of what the London brigade were going to do in terms of having a go, because we've got this market holidays, light data, etc. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to tell, we don't think, until about mid-morning. So what to watch out for? Well, if you look at tomorrow's economic calendar, you've got the AUD minutes, which is a tier 1 event, and you've got the Euro tier 1 GDP. So as we said, so what you need to look out for from about mid-morning UK time, when the Euro industrial production has come out, how the flows react to that data, because the AUD data cycle has really perked up. So that the data, if you look at our data cycle video, the data cycle has perked up. They're selling the yen off at the moment, so they're comfortable in sort of semi-risk on. So the AUD is often a favourite for them to have a go at. But, and it's a big but, it all depends on what happens on this data mid-morning, which is the Euro industrial production. So we suggest you to keep a close eye on. We're going to keep a close eye on the AUD complex, and obviously anything else regarding any clear moves, and you can pick those up without the full flow information from setting up your watch list. There's a video we've done. I can't stress how useful this is to you. Watch that video if you get the time, and you can set up your watch list and see at a relative glance the flows that are going on. You may not be able to quantify them, but you can see the direction. So what else finally have we got? We've got the Wall Street, tech, and the S&P 500. All still all pumping off the back of this yen weakness this morning, and copper's pumping at the moment as well. So we've got a sort of quite a powerful risk on over the Asian session, but we've got this key mid-morning Euro industrial production, which is going to frame us for the rest of the day and going forward. So I hope that was useful. See you for tomorrow's briefing. Good luck. Thank you.